Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Wolverines offense comes on the field to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Single back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up.
Second down. Here we go.
The shotgun running play called. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defense
The tight end.
Time of the football, and now it's second down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Turner.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down here for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Great move there. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal, upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. No gain on second down, and they punch it in here, third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Here, got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Gives it to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now that's exactly what you love to see here in this two-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Look at him run through those tacklers. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's two separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these third downs only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Wolverines churn out another first down. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What makes an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's Turner. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing